Tired of dealing with annoying flies, fruit flies, and gnats in your home? The Zevo Flying Insect Trap is your ultimate solution. Don't wait. Check out the link in the video description now to get your Zevo Flying Insect Trap on Amazon and enjoy a bug-free home today.
San Francisco's controversial DA Brooke Jenkins has been accused of nepotism after hiring an old friend with no legal qualifications to run her office on an eye-watering salary. Nursing professor Monica Willis was given the $300,000 job in March, 2 years after Jenkins asked her to head the department's Victim Services Division. The pair were on same high school track and field team and have hung out together at restaurants, football games, and waxing salons in the last 3 years according to their Venmo accounts. Jenkins did not advertise the post and allowed the former marijuana dealer to her to keep her $100,000 part-time teaching job at UCSF. Despite rules banning jobs that might interfere with the office's work. Nepotism erodes public trust, said Ryan Kojasta, who challenging Jenkins for her job. As San Franciscans, we deserve better from our district attorney's office. Whistleblowers told the SF Standard that Willis's obligations were already damaging the department when she was in charge of victim services. Stuff fell through the cracks all the time because she was too busy doing 2 jobs, a former staffer said. I've seen her, teaching online, classes during work hours. She was given this position because she knew the DA. And a former senior administrator in the office said legal qualifications are a prerequisite for doing the job effectively. You have to have some basic understanding of the criminal justice system, and you don't get that as a victim services advocate, he added. Jenkins was appointed DA by City Mayor London Breed in July 2022 after campaigning for the recall of incumbent Chesa Boudin. She stepped into a role once held by Vice President Kamala Harris, promising to hold drug dealers accountable for their crimes and end open-air drug markets, which had been allowed to proliferate under her predecessor. But the number of people living on the streets has soared to more than 8,000 as businesses and residents have continued their exodus from the heart of the city. People has brought with it a myriad of other associated problems, filling the sidewalks with illegal drug dealers, fentanyl users, and all-round violent and intimidating behavior close to the tent encampments. An exacting job description for the role of DA Chief of Staff says the office holder oversees, develops, and delegates responsibilities for essential processes of the city's preeminent law enforcement agency, including areas of policy and legislation, staffing, communications, data and research, victim services, community engagement, front office operations, and all large-scale projects/changes and implementations that impacts the office. Willis's experience includes time as the CEO of a now-defunct marijuana dispensary called New Life CA. Neighboring Contra Costa County requires its DA's chief of staff to have a law license and 10 years of professional legal experience. San Francisco requires 4 years of managerial experience in a legal, legislative, or clinical social environment. But Jenkins said Willis was eminently qualified when she announced the appointment in March, hailing her wealth of operational experience as an organizer that has successfully launched state-recognized mental health programming and improved hospital operations to better serve children and families. I am proud to have Monica Willis serve as my chief of staff, Jenkins told the SF Standard. I have had the honor and privilege of knowing Monica for years and am excited to work with her in this capacity. The questions emerged just days after a former employee of the Victim Services Division sued the DA's department after losing his job because of an accidental reply-all email. Jovan Thomas, 56, filed the complaint Friday, 6 months after he was fired for asking Jenkins what color her panties were in a message sent to the entire office. Soon after Thomas sent the email, Chief Assistant District Attorney Ana Gonzalez sent the office an email saying the issue was being handled by the administration and asking staff to delete the email and not share it. Thomas, on his part, claimed he meant to send the message as a joke to a fraternity brother. He was fired that day, but now claims that after his employment was terminated, defendants violated his privacy and defamed him by misrepresenting what had happened. Hoping to cheer up his friend, who was distraught and G.